What's up, YouTube? This video is for a 2003 KX100 Kawasaki two-stroke dirt bike. It's real low hours. It was actually my sister-in-law's bike. I'm posting on here for real low hours bike. She bought it before last season started, and she's got 3 rides on it at Carnegie. 3 short rides, probably about 3 to 4 hours average per ride. So she's got max 15 hours on it. I'd say it's probably closer to 12 that she put on it. It was a used bike when we got it. It was through a guy. It was his wife's bike, so it's been female owned since it's been new. It's real low hours bike total, you can tell, because it's got the original chain and sprocket still on it. If you know anything about these, the 100s make more torque than the 80s do, or 85s, and they really thrash the stock chain and sprockets because they're real cheap made chain and sprockets, so they stretch and they just blow through them within 30-40 hours. So this is still the original chain and sprocket, so it is a low hours bike. It's never been apart. It's got the factory plastic, factory pipe. It's got a few upgrades on it. I jetted it per Pro Circuit's jetting chart, and it seems to be right on. It's got a Pro Circuit pipe silencer. It's forestry approved. It's got a spark arrestor. It's got 7/8 Pro Taper bars on it, and Chirby's hand guards, so crash protection or whatever. Like I said, factory plastic. It's in pretty good shape. This was her first dirt bike, so said she rode it those 3 times, and it was a learning curve for her or whatever, but she went a few times. Like I said, I did all the service on it when I got it. Changed the oil, put a plug in it, put a new filter in it, air filter. Kind of went through the suspension as far as setting the settings up. It's got an MX51 rear tire. It was on there. It was pretty good shape when we got it. It's about 50%, 50-60% now. MX51 rear. Like I said, bike runs good, idles good. Compression ratio is the exact same as my wife's. My wife's got one that's got a little more hours on it, but it's been female owned or whatever, and it's been 140 psi crank pressure through a gauge ever since we got it, and that's what this one puts out. It puts out between 138 and 140 psi on a compression tester. So, the top end's in good shape. It idles well. That's kind of how you can tell too, is if a bike two-stroke doesn't want to idle good. Sometimes it's weak compression, but like I said, it's not beat up in any sense of the word. Wasn't abused. Wasn't an ex-race bike, and that's what we looked for when we bought this. I wasn't gonna buy an ex-super mini bike that had $5,000 worth of extras on it that some kid just totally beat down. Because you can wear these up, beat these up pretty good if you get a fast kid in the super mini class or whatever. He can put some wear and tear on them fast. So like I said, I wanted a bike that was original, never been apart, in good shape to start with. So we found this one up in Sacramento when we bought it. And like I said, she's changed her mind as far as pursuing riding. There's some gear that goes with it, or if it'll fit you or whatever. It's some Alpine Star boots. I think they're like Tech 6s in a size 10. And then a medium helmet that she bought new last season. It's got like 2 rides on it because she actually used one of mine when she started. So it's got a basically brand new helmet, and then a set of boots that's in fair shape, rideable shape, in man size 10. So that's pretty much it, the wrap up. I'll have another video up I'll put up starting it, and so you can hear it run or whatever. Like I said, it runs good, doesn't rattle, plenty of power, doesn't smoke bad at all after it's warmed up and stuff. So good running bike if you're looking for a bike for maybe a female or a young kid. This would be the thing. It's tagged. I have the pink slip in the house. It's tagged till 2005 or 2015. She's got the new red sticker for it. It is a red sticker bike because it is a 2003. Close up in the engine, you can see, it's not, pipe's not all bent up and beat up. Plastics, it's been down. She's wrecked it quite a few times, just laid it up there learning how to ride. But no high-speed crashes. The bars aren't crooked, forks aren't crooked, all that kind of stuff. Front tires good tread, rims are in good shape. All in all, it's a solid bike. So like I said, it'd be a great starter bike for a younger kid or for a woman rider, just because these are so much lighter than the 4-strokes now. Like the Honda 230s weigh probably 150 pounds more than this bike does. This bike is really light, so it makes it nice for women trying to pick them up, you know, up on a hill or an awkward angle and stuff like that. And it's got a decent seat height. I think they're like 30, I want to say like 31-inch seat heights, something like that, from full extension of the suspension. So once it squats, it goes down to about a 28, 29, 28 probably seat height, inseam height. So alright, that's the video. Just wanted to check it out. Like I said, factory seat cover, everything's still factory on it, so you can tell it's not plastic hadn't been changed to hide it being beat up or anything like that. Alright, thanks for watching.